Hello, Flower Garden. Let's talk about your son and your questions today. You are a very nurturing, very kind, and very caring person. And so I told you once that you could have had more children other than just one. So when it comes to your son, you just lose your mind to make sure that he doesn't make any mistakes that you've ever made in your life. And you want to pave the road, and you want to pre-select everything for him so he doesn't have to go through all that hard times. But the thing is, your son is old enough and mature enough to pick his own path. It may seem like the wrong path that he's taking right now, probably to you. What if it is something necessary that he has to do before he becomes responsible for his future wife and his future kids, your grandchildren? Most Asian mothers, I know how much they love their kids, but sometimes you should let them be. Do you think they're going to be wrong if you leave them alone? Actually, they'll become a far more interesting person instead of becoming you 1.5. When you ask me those questions, I have a feeling that he didn't ask you for any help. It's just you overly concerned, like you have been. So why don't you let him be, and instead just tell him how much you love him and how much you care about him. You're a wonderful mother with all good intention and everything. Would you want your mother-in-law to be exactly like you? Probably not. Probably his wife, future wife, wants to have her own family. With mother-in-law, yeah, caring, loving grandmother, a wee bit far away. And probably she doesn't want her husband to go to his mother all the time for their own issues. And unless you plan to outlive your son, why don't you let him grow up on his own? And instead, why don't you tell him how much you love him, how much you care about him, and tell him that you may not trust him 100%, but you're trying. And whenever he needs with anything in the future, you'll be around for as long as you could. And so open the doors for him, but don't get involved. I think that's a different kind of love that you have to learn. Like man and woman relationship. You love this guy so much doesn't mean that you have to know everything about what he does and who he talks to. Real love means that you have to let him be, and let him be his own person when you guys are not around. And so I know it might be something different, something that you're not so used to, but I'm pretty sure this will work out better for you and for your son. Why don't you try that out? And if you have any further questions, feel free to send me a message. Thank you for watching.